You know, they say corruption is a lovely, elegant thing, beginning with just the smallest morsel, but it grows like a weed. Let me start from the beginning. My name is Detective Whitebones. My town was once a small and peaceful town, full of young people in their gardens and old people going about their merry way. No crime at all. But one day, the Mafia came. At first, they were small, undetectable really. We had so many detectives they were easy to fight off. But soon, they found out who we were and began to kill us off. I'm the only one left. Yes, it's a hard job, someone has to do. That's why I'm training Jackson, my apprentice. Yes, he's young, innocent, but he'll get there. The civilians, they were killed off, piece by piece, person by person. It was a tragedy, really. Very sad. And Jackson saw it all happening. You see, his parents were killed by the Mafia, that's why I chose him. Saved him from that horrible orphanage. One day, when he was going home, they got him. You know, it's so sad how such an innocent, delicate flower, just the smallest hints of blackness, can be turned into such a cruel, vile weapon. At first, he did his best to push them away, to defy them. There's certain beauty in corruption.
Welcome, brother. Welcome to your new home. Welcome to your new family. We have needed you for quite some time now. You see, we are but a hand. We have 4 fingers, but we need a thumb. You are that thumb, brother. We all have a card. It is of this card that we assign our duties. And it's of these duties that we eliminate, and that we kill, and that we destroy for the greater good of the Black Hand. And it is for these reasons that we have recruited you. Take this card, brother. You may not need it now, but as we grow closer to you, and your mind begins to dwell on this, you will find the time in which you need it.
Eventually, he began to carry the card they gave him. One day, I saw it fall out of his pocket. He didn't know. But I saw it. I tried to ignore it. I tried to turn it away. Tried to show him how to be a good detective, how to fight off the Mafia, but he knew what I was doing. One day, I knew something was wrong. It didn't feel right. He wasn't himself. I knew they had gotten him. I tried to approach it as carefully as I could in a town meeting about one of the Mafia murders, but that's when it all happened.
Detective Whitebones.
Thank you, Governor. And you have always been a good friend to me, and I count on you for that. We're all here today because we know the Mafia has been a growing menace in this town. I have evidence about someone who can let us all know about this. My apprentice, Jackson. Jackson, come up here. Now, Jackson, I've noticed changes about you. You once were a young, sweet, innocent boy, but lately, you've been turned on to the idea of murder. I've seen your smiles. I saw the card. Everybody please gather around. Governor, please come up here. I wish for you to show him the right side. Show him how he can be a true warrior.
Did you ever stop and think that maybe he's on the right side?
No. I realized surrounding me there were no friendly faces. Well, as I slowly realized what was happening, I turned around. All around me I was surrounded. I knew I couldn't run. Trying to fight them off was futile, so I just stood there with my defenses down, looking that once innocent boy in the face. I knew I had lost. They told him to do it. I knew he didn't want to, but they told him to. I saw the blade coming closer and closer. Enough time just to think of all that I could have done different. If I just let him be in the orphanage, he would be far away from this town. No. I saw it coming closer and closer, and I said one last prayer. Not for me, or my family, or for the town, but that one day he would be forgiven. I could feel just the slightest morsel, the slightest cut on my throat. And I looked into his eyes and I knew there was nothing left, no more love. The Mafia had gotten to him, and they had gotten me.
Alright guys, good game. Mafia win!